Welcome, guys. It's Mike. Happy first Frog Friday of 2025. On the wrist today, we have the Carbon Frog, GWF A1000XC. Carbon Frog, Carbon Analog Frog. The only analog frog I have in my collection. The only analog frog in the frog pond, but what a beauty. Anyway, enough of that. Today, guys, on this first Friday of January 2025, I thought I'd do a bit of a weird one, a bit of a weird video for you today. So I want to start with the oldest watch in my collection. The oldest one, here it is. This is the DW2. This watch is from 1994. It's probably older than some of you viewing right now. This watch is 31 years old. I've reskinned it twice now, and as you can see, the reason why I had to reskin it is because this watch suffered from the dreaded resin rot, and this third skinning is suffering from it again. So basically, the resin rots from the inside out. Usually you don't see it as bad as this. You only really find out when you do a battery change and it crumbles, the resin crumbles in your hand. So basically this will not get another battery change. I don't really need to revamp this one or revitalize this one. This one just stays in the collection as the Grandad DW2 from 1994, the one that started it all for me. I do have, thanks to a good friend of mine, Gabriel, a fresh DW002. Telling the correct time, the resin is fine. I don't really wear this one very much. It's nice to have in the collection. Great watches from back in the day and standing the test of time. This is another 31 years old. As you can see, it hasn't suffered from the resin rot yet. I don't want to risk it, so as fresh as it looks, I leave it in the collection, in the cabinet as it is. So after getting into G-Shocks in the early 90s, I took a break and came back in 2010 with this, the GW 7900. This is the solar version of the 7900. I have this in a black as well. In fact, let me grab that for you real quick. Seeing as it was on the windowsill charging. So bought this in 2010, loved it so much I didn't want to risk overusing it if you could overuse a G-Shock. So I bought this, and this one gets used every week. I wear this as my weekend watch. It's actually on the windowsill right now, getting charged, and as you can see from the lower right hand indicator there, low, medium, high, the indicator is pointing to high. So that one is charged and ready to go for me tomorrow. This was my return to G-Shock after going through all of this in the early 90s. That was when I was a one watch person. Wore that in the shower, swimming, everywhere. Even slept in it, never took it off. And as you can see, this is the third skinning, so that's not going to get another one. But anyway, onto the GW 7900. Bulletproof watch, multiband 6, tough solar, everything. If you only needed one, this would work. Obviously that's a bit bright to wear every day for everything, but this for everyday use, awesome. One watch. Very, very, very cool watches. And as I said, these are from 2010. So now 15 years old. 15 years old. You can see the band on that is starting to fade a little bit, but hey, it still works. I obviously don't wear this one as much, the red one as much, but it still gets used, guys. Still gets used. So that was just a little quick, weird weird vid to open up 2025. Wanted to show you where it all started with the 1994 piece, the old Grandad, where it was rekindled in 2010 with the GW 7900, and Happy Frog Friday with where it's at right now, the GWF A1000 XC. I know a good friend and a recent subscriber to the channel, Henrik, has just picked one of these up, not the carbon one, but the yellow face one. Well done, and thank you for your subscription. Him and his wife just subscribed to the channel, so shout out to them. Hopefully this is the start of way more content. I'm going to try and do as much as I can, but you know me, I only really show what I have in at the time, and if I don't have anything new, I don't really show much. But I'm going to try and do a bit more this year, guys. So there it all is. The weird vid to start the year. The first, the revisit to the collection, and the current Frog Friday special. Guys, we're all of your timepieces in the very best of health. And until next time, take care.